What's up, Gemini? Welcome to Score Queen Intuition. This is your September monthly reading. Okay, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements in Gemini. All right, we're going to start out with your spiritual and intuitive messages. See what you guys need to know, what divine guidance you need for the month. Then I'm going to tap into your external energy, okay? See what other messages, what situations are around you that you may need to be aware of throughout September, okay? So let's go ahead and get into it. I hope this reading finds you all well, okay? Let's see what we got. So what do you need to surrender, Gemini? All right, surrender your desire to control people. Being overly controlling can sabotage relationships. To more effectively achieve your goals, back off, regroup, and give the situation some breathing room. Guys, remember this. I always say like this. If you got to control them to do it, they don't want to do it. Okay? So if they don't want to do it, you don't want whatever you're asking for from that person. Okay? Sometimes we're trying to get people to do things that's just not capable or not willing to do what we need them to do. And then because we desire that person so much, there's this impulse to want to control them or, control the situation to go the way you want it to go. So let's not control people, okay? Just keep in mind, hey, if they wanted to do it, they would do it. If they're not doing it, it's because they don't want to, okay? Maybe you need to find someone else that's willing to meet you where you are, especially if that's when it comes to love and romance, all right? Okay, let's see. What else do we need for Gemini? Some of you on the flip side, make sure you're not allowing someone to control you, or you guys are not going through this power struggle with someone, okay? Now, full moon in Aries, cool your emotions. All right, so somebody might have you a little frustrated this month, a little upset. That Aries energy is very fiery. It's ruled by Mars. It represents war. Could represent anger, so maybe, like I told you guys, somebody is maybe pushing you out of your element, okay? You need to, maybe you're getting frustrated with someone. Like I said, they're not doing what you need them to do. And it might not be you just trying to control somebody because you just want to tell them everything they need to be doing. I feel like there's something this person is doing to you or they're not doing for you that you need. Like say you tell somebody, hey, I don't like being in relationships with people that stay out all night. Can you just give me a call and let me know, you're okay, you're not coming home? And maybe this person just does not seem to grasp that concept. It will piss you off, right? It will constantly make you feel neglected, rejected, dismissed, whatever. And so you might feel the need to say, okay, well, since you don't want to, I don't know, come home or call me, let me lock the doors and lock you out all night. Stuff like that. That's just an example, y'all. Don't come in my comments talking about, oh, I don't be locking people out the house. It's just an example, okay? A situation to kind of get you to understand the correlation between the cards here. So, if you have to go to that extreme to make someone respect you or give you what you need or, compromise with you or empathize with you, that alone lets you know that's not the person for you, okay? So before you let this person get you in your emotions, kind of reacting to the situation, you make the necessary adjustments that you need to make, okay? Because if they're not willing to make the adjustments for you, then you have to start making adjustments, okay? You could be dealing with an Aries. If not, that's just, that energy. Your moon placement may be in Aries as well, so you might tend to handle your emotions in that way, okay? If your moon is in Aries. A year from now, okay? So we're going to, as the reading go on, we'll see what that is about, what is happening a year from now. Maybe a year from now, guys, you might not even be with this person, okay? Maybe a year from now, you're going to realize how, maybe it was how unnecessary it was. But let's wait on that and see what else we have, all right? What self-care message do you guys need? You need to do to take care of self throughout September. So a year from now, maybe you have goals or plans, and a year from now you have an idea of where you want to be. So be mindful, guys, okay? Because whatever you're dealing with, whatever you're putting your energy and intention to now, could very well be what manifests for you a year from now. So be very intentional about your emotions, your energy, those energy vampires that's trying to pull your energy away from you to maybe stop you from getting to your goals a year from now. Keep all that in mind in the present. Okay, always be in the present. So, you have awakening, a realization, a shift, or discovery. So, you always know that when we're going through that awakening and that phase in our life where we're elevating, we're always being tested as well. So this is why I say, keep your emotions under control. Maybe you have too much going on around you, and maybe there's other people influencing your energy while you're going through this awakening. So don't let them, get your emotions out of control. Keep a calm, cool head, cool energy. Okay. Because remember, you can't be in control of no one but yourself. At the end of the day, you can ask people to do something a million times, but if they don't have their mind made up that they're going to do it, what can you do to force them? Thing you can do is change what you can change, and you can always change you, right? Let's see what we got here. Woman holding a heart. I love it. So I feel like maybe this is where you will be a year from now. Like I said, be mindful of your energy, the romantic relationships or just the platonic relationships in your life, whatever you're investing your emotions into, your heart space into. Be mindful of those people that are around you, because like I say, you can't control them. Now, a year from now, you may be in a completely different space. And that's how I feel. Like you're going to realize a year from now that none of this energy you put into this person now even fucking matter. Okay. Hindsight is 2020. So you'll be able to see very clearly a year from now. Now, you might have someone in your life that makes you feel makes you understand why this with this person did not work. Okay. But I'm definitely seeing you in a much better space emotionally. So make sure you are present, with where you are in your emotions right now, the decisions you're making, the relationships you're creating, the connections you're choosing to put your energy in, all of that. Okay. So let's see what that message says here. Woman holding a heart. Number 44. So 4 may be significant to you. Okay. For the 4 is that foundation, that balance, that let's see, woman holding a heart, 44. So this says female dealing with family, love, or emotions. This woman on this card wears a butterfly in her hair and holds a lovely large heart in her hands. For a woman, this card upright could be a reflection of your own state of peaceful emotion and receptivity for love. Or it might be a message that your family issues are going to resolve. You're an intuitive woman who understands the emotions of life, and you're bringing that awareness to all that you do. This card upright could also indicate the presence of a female friend, teacher, or confidant who's here to help with issues of love, family, or emotion. This is an even-tempered and caring person who resonates with you and your emotions. And this could also portend a new love, interest, or friend coming your way. Okay. So like I told you, this could be where you'll be with a completely different person a year from now, maybe new friends. You just might be in a much better space. But right now you're going through that shift and you're going through that testing phase. You're going through that awakening where, listen, everybody might be pissing you off. But how else will you learn how else will you learn, I'm going to say spiritual, emotional maturity. You know, because at some point our boundaries become stronger. We stop tolerating certain things that we used to tolerate. We start to see ourselves better. We start to love ourselves more. So I feel like that is where you're going to see the major shift in your life. Your spiritual, emotional intelligence. Okay, it's not the same because you know when you're spiritual, you're guided differently. So just continue to let maybe your spirit guides guide you to clear your energy from these people around you that may provoke this energy in you, and just realize a year from now none of this is going to matter. Okay. I'm missing a card. Oh yeah. Let's see, what do we have here? Let's see, we have the Gemini. Life surfing. Feeling capable of overcoming adversity. No expectations. Approaching life like a sport. Okay. So guys, just surf the wave. You know, don't kind of let too much get to you. Feel capable of overcoming everything, the adversities, maybe even the challenges that these individuals are throwing at you. But like the card said, no expectations. You know, don't expect anything from anyone here. And this is what I'm feeling like you have to learn to surf those waves, more so trying to control the people around you. Okay, that's why I said feeling capable of overcoming adversity, no expectations, approaching life like a sport. When you start expecting more from people than they're willing to give or able to give, you disappoint yourself. Okay. It says allowing, relax, enjoy yourself, have faith, allow situations to unfold, answers come, highest outcome. So that's another energy of like going, surfing the waves, going with the flow. Just allow the universe to unfold certain situations. Don't try to control it. Just let it be. Okay. All right. Let's see what external messages you guys have here. Some of you guys are definitely dealing with some family situations. It could be a toxic family dynamic of where they're, you feel like, I don't know, they're trying to control you, you're trying to control them, or however it is, trying to force someone to do right is what I'm feeling like. It's like you're trying to force them to do right, and they're refusing to hear you. So it could be creating a lot of tension. I literally just flipped that card back over and it popped out anyway. Travel. So maybe some of you guys are traveling. If not literally traveling, the card says distance, boundaries, far apart, get away. So I told you, you might be setting some boundaries, setting some space between you and some other people, trying to stay far apart. Listen, I'm trying to stay away from the negative energy. Okay, is what you're feeling. So, like, I feel like maybe things that you guys did before, you felt like, it didn't matter. Like, you didn't mind going back and forth with someone, right? You didn't mind meeting someone in their energy. But now it's like, you don't want to do that, right? What else do we have for Gemini? Roll the dice. Take a chance. Risk. Leap of faith. Strategy. We're going to clarify each one of these here. Okay, you got unexpected, surprise, unpredictable, shocking, unusual. Change, regeneration, metamorphosis, cycles. I feel like you guys are like, you're ready to bet on yourself at this point. And you're realizing that pulling back from people is the best thing for you. Is what I'm feeling like. Look at that. And as I'm talking, you got ghosted at the bottom. Disappear, silence, ignored, rejected. Yeah, you're ready to go silent on some people. You're really it's like you're contemplating whether you should cut some people out. That's just it. Like, you're getting to this place where you're realizing you don't have to tolerate some of the things you tolerated before. Unfinished business. I saw that while ago. I kind of knew that was wanting to come out. Then at the bottom, finances. Money problems, work, material things, and success. So let's clarify. So what is this travel here? What is this travel? Somebody feels like it's not over between you guys, though. Unfinished business says it's not over. Patterns, back and forth, and baggage. I feel like this is the connection. Some of you guys, this is romantic, right? And one of these people you're ready to cut loose is a romantic partner that you're trying to kind of, you waited on change and it's not happening. But let's see. Travel, distance, boundaries, far apart. Get away. The world. Told you you're ready to close some cycles, guys. You feel like now two things. Okay, this could be you literally traveling. Maybe you guys want to literally travel the world. Okay, or maybe there's somewhere you want to go that's far. Okay, with the world card and travel. I feel like some of you guys want to do more networking, maybe outside of your immediate circle, your intimate circle with people. You might be traveling to go see a Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, or an Aquarius, or they want to come see you. Eight of Pentacles. Some of you guys might be traveling for work, all right, or relocating for work. So maybe this is what the big change or the big metamorphosis is here that you guys might be taking. And a part of you deciding to make this decision is because of the unhealthy connections around you. But this is also you learning lessons as well, because the world could be you learning lessons and closing a cycle. And so part of that lesson is like, hey, I'm done with this. I'm ready to be over this. I'm ready for a new group of people, a new life, a new experience. And so maybe you guys are considering that with closing certain cycles with people and moving on. Literally, okay? Let's see. Ace of Pentacles. See? There may be a new opportunity elsewhere for you. Or you just feel like once you close these cycles, once you set yourself apart, you'll do so much better. Okay. Four of Cups. Make sure you guys take whatever opportunity it is, because you don't want to miss an opportunity, especially behind certain people here. I do feel like this could be the place that you may be in a year from now if you go ahead and make the choices now, right? So roll the dice, take a chance, risk, leap of faith, strategy. See, it's about taking a chance on yourself. It might seem risky, but you got to step out there on faith, okay? Let's see. Judgment. You got to make a judgment call here. You have to make a decision to change things. I see you really reflecting on a lot of things here. Some of you guys are like, yeah, why not? Look at that. 10 of Pentacles. You got to bet on yourself. You can't lose when you bet on yourself. Some of you guys are holding up an opportunity that you can have for yourself because you're waiting around on somebody to either get on board with you or, get on board with you or be in a place to where you guys can move forward together. But you'll slow yourself down, right? Waiting on somebody else to be on your frequency, and you're realizing that people are not. Certain people around you are not, okay? Judgment could be Scorpio here. Let's see, wise roll the dice here. The 9 of Wands in the reverse, yeah. Yeah. Time to make a decision. It's time to step out there. It's like you've suffered through enough with wherever you are, with whoever you are with. You suffered enough. You fought for this connection long enough. It's time to give up on that and take a chance on yourself. Okay? It's like throwing the towel at this point. You got Death card at the bottom. Definitely could be dealing with the Scorpio, guys. Okay? Major transformation. It's time to take a shift. It may result in an ending, but that ending, the death is not just about ending. It's about rebirth. It's about transformation, change. All right, so you got to take a chance on yourself here. Yeah, you got to. Unexpected, surprise, unpredictable, shocking, unusual. Nine of Wands in the reverse. Some of you guys might send a message to somebody up and realize that it's not going to go through. You might be shocked. Maybe you guys are rejecting somebody here. Ace of Cups. If the Ace of Cups in the reverse and the Nine of Wands in the reverse is definitely indicating you guys might be pulling back, and it might be a surprise to somebody. You might shock this person. It might not necessarily be you that's shocked. You might shock somebody with your news, letting them know, hey, you know, I'm ready to move on. I have other opportunities coming through. You might spring this on somebody out of nowhere. Could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but the Knight of Wands in the reverse, the Ace of Cups in the reverse, you're going to shock some people by pulling back. Somebody might be shocked because they might realize they try to reach out to you and can't get through, or you're done. Like emotionally, you're done with something. Okay? And it's going to catch somebody by surprise. They feel like it's unfinished though. So they be mindful that somebody may try to change your plans or whatever ideas you have for yourself. Please don't do that, okay? Please don't do that. Envision yourself where you will be a year from now if you did not let this person control you, or if you did not try to control the situation by involving this person, maybe in a situation they really don't even need to be involved in, okay? You're making the changes that you need to make for you and your abundance, your path, okay? So let's see, look at that 10 of Wands at the bottom. That's definitely you being overwhelmed. You telling somebody, hey, this is enough for me at this point. Let's see, why is change here? Five of Wands in the reverse, because you want change, because you don't want the drama, guys. You don't want to fight with people. You don't want to try to control nobody. You don't want to try to force them. It's like you're giving up on the drama. You're giving up on the fighting. You don't, I told you, maybe there was once upon a time where you would go tit for tat with somebody. But at this point, you realize there's so much more to life that you can be focusing on, right? So you're doing everything you can to avoid the constant fighting, the constant conflict, trying to keep your emotions cool, you know, by just distancing yourself, okay? Five of Wands in the reverse, the Ace of Wands, look at that. You want a new opportunity. Somebody may, like I told you, they may be trying to reach out to you, but realize they can't get through, or realize that your love is no longer available for them like it was before. But this could also represent someone wanting to, like, you know, get over the fight that you guys may have had, the drama between you two, and let it go. Maybe start a new opportunity here. Some of you guys, you're going to meet somebody far away. If you go on a trip, you're going to meet somebody. Change, clarify with the Hierophant. See, this is you taking a new spiritual path, guys. This is you becoming more spiritually, like I said, evolved. You know, you understanding your spiritual path a little bit more. The Hierophant, Taurus there. The changes you went through, guys, like I told you, you're going through a shift where it's like you are emotionally evolving spiritually, right? You're starting to see things so much clearer, so much, you know, so different. Look at that. The Lovers. Now, for some of you guys, for some, this person may, at the last minute, may decide they want to go with you. You know, they might be willing to make the sacrifices. Some of you guys, this is a waiting process with somebody here. Once they realize you're going to bet on yourself and take that chance and maybe go on, they may try to do everything they can to be involved. Because you got the Lovers at the bottom here. Could be another Gemini. But that could also just be your energy as well. Some of you guys may have placements, Taurus placements. But yeah, you evolving spiritually. You're changing on folks and they don't realize what's going on. That's what's happening. You're changing and you're involving and people don't realize it. The Lover is at the bottom. Let's see. Told you that's coming. That's you coming into alignment with love, what you want. Like the woman holding a heart card said. Like you're just seeing so many things so differently. While it's unfinished business here. It's not over. Patterns back and forth. Baggage. Five of Pentacles in the reverse. They miss you. They don't want to be abandoned by you. They don't want to be left alone. Somebody really does miss you. I don't know if this person may hear that you're about to leave. You know, like you're already not together, and they're hearing that you're about to leave. You're about to move. So they might reach out to you at the last minute, let you know they miss you. Be careful because somebody won't come back because they homeless too. They don't have nowhere to stay. The Hermit. The Six of Cups. Could be a Virgo for some of you guys, but somebody's been depressed without you. Or they're looking for someone to go. Where to go. I don't know which one it is. Apply how it resonates. They might be having financial issues. Okay. Alright, let's pull a few Valentine messages. That'll be your reading. Yeah, somebody feels lost without you though, Gemini. They're going to really feel lost if they let you go. And that's how they feel. So whether it is you physically leaving and moving, or you energetically leaving and moving from this person, you know, creating that distance, creating those boundaries for yourself to create better, healthier relationships for yourself so you don't feel as triggered with somebody. They're lost. They are lost because they don't know how to take the changes, the spiritual changes that you're going through. See, when you're no longer able to be manipulated by people or controlled by being triggered, they don't know what to do with that. Okay, you got self-indulgence, focus on self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. And then you have girl talk, time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment, having fun. Yeah, I'm feeling like that's what a lot of you guys are deciding to do. Like move forward with your decisions, right, in your life and what's best for you. You're going to have people trying to tag along and come back around, but you have to make this decision for you, right? So the dragonfly, be lighthearted, finding out things coming to light, adapt, change, heal. Keep a positive mind. So you have abundance. Keep a positive mindset. Manifest exactly what you want. Gratitude, bliss. Okay. All right, Gemini. That was your reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like, share, subscribe, comment, hit that bell. And I will see you guys next time.